Hello, any occasional viewer. We're starting my 18 stream from my 152 days challenge. Now I understand that it's pretty cool challenge. What I mean, it's pretty hard for someone to do something like a lot of days in a row. And maybe like if you do like 5 days in a row, it could be manageable, yes. If you do 10 days in a row, okay. 30 days a month in a row, you are cool, but of course there would be some periods of emotional, when you're emotionally high and when you are not. So different stages, and it's interesting because I know some well-known streamers with a lot of viewers had that issues, and when they just blown to the end, of fire fright to the end, and what to do with that. I don't have any like such responsibilities, such weight on me like others which income depends on what they're doing on any like YouTube or other streaming platform. So it's not that, but I clearly understand that doing everything every day, especially if it's not your main work, it's hard. Even if it's your main work, we all have that periods when we just tired of what we are doing, even if we love our work, but sometimes we need to take a break, etc. And when you can take a break, like in that case 152 days, like half a year, you're doing something every day independently. What of course it's hard. I believe that's why we have all that achievements in programs like Duolingo. By the way, anybody using Duolingo here? I started to use it maybe 2 years ago. No, maybe 2 and something. I should have more than 600 days, or at least 500 days for sure. So, maybe even more than 2 years. And I just start using it for fun because I read somewhere that if you will learn something new every day, at least even a few minutes, like new language, your brain will never turn old. And I decided, okay, why not? And sometimes you want, you're inspired, etc. You can spend hours, not only 5 minutes. But there are days when you just couldn't spend even 1 minute learning something. You just couldn't, And if you talk about when person are not energized, procrastinating, lazy, etc., and of course beating himself for all of that, we are talking about me as well. So we will not look into the ChatGPT today or doing any shorts. I understand that we will return to that occasionally, and if we do some videos it would have more sense. Maybe it will bring some viewers, etc. But maybe it's something which holds me against it. Maybe I don't want viewers, so I can talk whatever I want here with myself. What do you think? I can talk a lot about how not to start your day properly to be productive, how you can destroy mostly any good practice of how to be productive and not to be productive. Sometimes I'm productive, but it's like more like inspiration. Sometimes, again, I'm father, I'm husband, I'm head of our home, so of course I need to do some work which I cannot omit, like some chores, errands around the home, or even work. But it's all really depends. So sometimes it's of course it's better to do something with inspiration rather than do it like with very low power, very weak. But if you do something and you do every day, sometimes you get used to it, and there are a lot of questions: are you in the right place, etc., etc., are you doing everything good? And answers is there are, of course, not always yes. So again, not only me in that plate, I'm more than sure. So what? I think we'll talk a little bit about romantic, because with romance, true romance, it's not depends a lot of are you lazy or not, are you tired, are you weak, are you strong, are you empowered. It's more like the way you see the world. Yes. And even I am developer, I am programmer, I should see it more or less realistic. But you always can choose which type of reality you see, which type of reality you like identify, you choose to like make it most important part, vibrant part, or which you just it exists but I'll omit it for now because you cannot concentrate on everything at once. When you see some picture, of course you just looking at something which catch your eye from the first moment. If you look the movie, like let's say good movie, you can watch it multiple times, and every time you can discover something new, like with good book, because you cannot be so focused to get everything. And it's where romance and romanticism, romantic comes in. When you see anything, everything, what do you see? When you're driving, do you see just some goats on the road? I'm sorry for the goats. Sometimes people drive recklessly, even in the United States, despite everything I told you about Ukraine. Sometimes I think, those people are not drive responsibly. About like if I get in time somewhere, how good is my car, or in which state, what I should do, like replace anything, etc. Or just see some nature on the very background and see the beauty of it, the colors of the sky, of the trees, how clouds draw their beautiful pictures on the sky. And it's pretty simple, yes, with driving and with nature, but even that simple not applies to everyone. If someone say, hey, look how beautiful is the sky, you can say, oh yes, it's nice. But if no one asks you, probably you will not notice, because you are too deep into something else, maybe into your beautiful mind, of course. But more and more complex it's become with some conversations with people, with doing some work. Yes, and you can see and you can choose what part you will notice in the people, because it's always possible to notice completely different things. You can notice a funny accent of someone like mine. You can notice that person is not completely professional something, but speaking of it like he's professional. You can notice that person trying to be pretend someone he's not, or I don't know, you can notice some of his clothes that he's like both not so good or not so clean or whatever. Or you can notice that he is a kind person and that he trying to do good things, how he behave, how he willing to help, or even if he not willing to help, how maybe it's some trauma and he can you can see different, it's from different angle if you not concentrate on something. So it's all making the different point of view. And when you try to see some beauty in everything, some miracle, because if you try to read some papers or even watch some videos about like life in the universe, in our galaxy, in others, in distant or close solar systems, you understand that chance of life is very low, and chance of intelligent life is even much lower. I'm not talking about some identified flying object, UFO. Okay, UFO. I will not build some theories as conspiracy. I believe we are not alone at the universe, but it could be not exactly one physical universe. Life itself is a miracle, and humans are a miracle as well. Of course, people used to see miracles in more natural creations like animals. Like I can watch birds, squirrels, some other guests of our gardens, but like cats, yeah. But yeah, they could be very nice, very cute, but they not able to do the same. They're not as big miracle as human is, as they not create the same beautiful things as some humans can do. So yeah, it's about romance. It's about romantic point of view, and that about that. So yeah, I will try to continue my streams, and every time I'm thinking, okay, even if I do it for myself, and it would be very simple decision which I should follow, probably, but if I do streams for myself, it will be one thing. If I trying to do something useful and to share with someone, it would be different thing. Of course, when you start doing something, you just don't want to make it completely worthless. So, and doing something, keeping it public and doing completely for yourself looks like not true. So I'm always asking myself questions. How should I continue my streams? I don't want to stop it. I just want to change it to make it more meaningful. and what should I share in the streams, because I have some good lengthy experience in developing software, different software. Believe me, in 20 years that field changed a lot, and I started even before with some very low level languages like assembler, like basic Pascal, so possibly they're very similar to what very first guys are doing in their programming tasks. So yes, I read a lot of books, wrote a lot of programs, lead a lot of projects, and so on. But the thing is that I don't feel I'm, like super professional in very, very precise topic. I'm close to be professional in so many topics that I couldn't choose. Yes, as maybe the main and very well-known problems for someone who want to start doing something and share it with people. But, and again, it's not something that if I will not stream, it's my life will be worthless. No, but at the same time, I want to be like helpful, and not only technically helpful, if you understand what I mean. So I want to be helpful and share my experience as a dad, and dad of not too simple kids, as a husband. I'm not first time husband, so I know all the challenges. Again, maybe not all there, but I saw enough not to criticize others, wives, husbands, etc. It's not so simple thing after all. So yes. Okay, I see that our stream time already passed 15 minutes, basically even 17 minutes. So I think we can stop here. It all lyric digression stream, and on the next stream I believe we will return to our ChatGPTs, shorts, ideas, summaries, keywords, etc., and try to do something in that field. I hope we can create some videos. I don't think it will fit into short video. Maybe we do not too short video, maybe 3 minutes or so. And maybe we'll do some shorts, because just to showcase it and say, if you want, you can go and click more, bigger version, or if you want, you can go and look the streams. For the streams it would be hard, I know, because I'm not a good talker, so, and couldn't support conversation with one person, me, on a very good level. But I'm learning. Okay guys, will finish the stream, and as usual I wish you coziness in your heart and all around you. Goodbye.